You've done everything they told you to do. You worked hard. You woke up early, stayed up late. You sacrificed moments you'll never get back, just to keep life moving. You saved every coin. You reduced every expense. You tried every smart idea to lift yourself up. And still, when the month ends, everything resets again. The bills return. The pressure returns. And that heavy sigh escapes your chest. Not because you're weak, but because you're tired of fighting battles that never end. If you've ever felt like something is unfair about all this, you're right. But the unfairness isn't out there. It's inside. Inside the part of you that was never taught how money truly works. Because money doesn't come because you try hard. Money responds to the signal you release without knowing it. You broadcast that signal through your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, your conversations, even through the silent stories you tell yourself. If the signal is scarcity, you attract scarcity. If the signal is fear, you attract more reasons to fear. If the signal is, I'm not enough, life will reflect that back to you again and again. And the world might judge you. They might say you don't plan enough. You don't think enough. You don't hustle enough. But you know the truth. You've done more than they imagine. You've learned. You've sacrificed. You've held yourself together when life tried to break you. Your problem isn't effort. Your problem is vibrational alignment. Because if you're acting from a frequency of lack, no strategy will keep money in your life. Money doesn't stay where it feels threatened. It stays where the energy is aligned. That's why some people do less than you, no less than you, yet money flows to them like water. It's not luck, it's alignment. They don't chase wealth. They embody it. They move, speak, think, and act from an inner certainty, a vibration that says, I am enough, I am capable, I am deserving. And their actions simply follow that internal truth. Your life won't change because you read more books, or take more courses, or punish yourself with harder work. Your life changes when your frequency changes. Ask yourself honestly, every time you think about money, what emotion rises first? Fear, guilt, tension, self-doubt? Those emotions are signals. Signals you've been broadcasting for years, maybe since childhood. Signals created by what you heard, what you saw, and what you experienced. If those signals don't change, your life will repeat the same pattern no matter how hard you work. Money doesn't respond to how tired you are. It responds to the vibration you live in. And here's the truth nobody teaches you. Money doesn't come to those who need it most. It comes to those who are aligned with it the most. Not aligned through positive quotes. Not aligned through forced affirmations. But aligned through belief, emotion, clarity, and calm. The moment you stop asking, what should I do to get money? And start asking, who am I becoming in my relationship with money? Everything begins to shift. Because money is not earned first in the physical world. It is earned in the invisible world of frequency. It is attracted by the person you become on the inside. When you shift that inner state, even slightly, your financial life begins to rearrange itself. Not through miracles, but through alignment. Money hears one language: calm, confidence, worthiness, abundance. Not fear, not desperation, not self-doubt. So now the question is no longer, how do I make money come to me? The real question is, how do I become the person money feels safe coming to? Because once you tune into the right frequency, you won't chase money anymore. Money will chase you. Part 2. What truly changed wasn't the number. It was the sense of ownership, calm, and sufficiency that began to settle inside her. For the first time in her life, Maria was no longer reacting to money. She was directing it. Because when your inner frequency shifts, your reality has no choice but to follow. But her transformation didn't stop there. One evening, while reviewing her daily spending habits, Maria realized something powerful. She no longer felt the tightness in her chest. Every time she opened her banking app, she wasn't afraid anymore. And that absence of fear was her first undeniable sign that she had stepped into a new vibrational level. Fear is the lowest currency of the mind, and abundance never transacts in fear. By month 9, Maria made a decision she never imagined possible. She began setting aside a small savings fund. not out of desperation, but out of confidence. She didn't save because she was scared of the future. She saved because she finally trusted herself to create one. That's when something remarkable happened. A coworker casually mentioned a side project they were struggling with. A project Maria secretly understood better than anyone in the office. Old Maria would have ignored the opportunity, telling herself she wasn't capable, wasn't qualified, or wasn't ready. But the new Maria, the Maria aligned with a frequency of possibility, said one simple sentence: "I can help you with that." Those 6 words changed everything. Her coworker paid her for her assistance, then referred her to someone else, then another. Within months, what started as a single helpful gesture quietly evolved into a steady flow of income that eventually outpaced her primary salary. Not because she suddenly became smarter, not because she magically gained new skills, but because she finally became vibrationally available to opportunities that were already surrounding her. This is the secret most people never learn. Money doesn't start appearing in your life when you understand it. Money appears when you stop resisting it. And resistance doesn't look like anger or stubbornness. Most of the time, resistance looks like, "I'm scared. I'm not ready. What if I fail? What if I lose it? What if people judge me?" These silent scripts. But here's the part that will matter most to you. Maria was never special. She didn't have connections. She didn't have a wealthy mentor. She didn't wake up one morning with sudden luck. She simply aligned her internal vibration with the reality she wanted to live in. And once she did that, money didn't become a fight. It became a companion, a quiet, steady presence that responded to her clarity, her confidence, and her belief. Now the question becomes, what about you? Because right now, even as you listen to this, you're standing at the doorway Maria once stood before, a doorway that leads away from fear, away from scarcity, away from the vibration that has trapped millions, and toward the frequency that only a small percentage of people ever awaken to. A doorway that requires no permission, no approval, no luck, no perfect timing. Only one thing: a willingness to shift. Not your job, not your income, not your environment, but your internal signal. Because life doesn't change when circumstances improve. Life changes when you improve, when your thoughts rise, when your emotions stabilize, when your beliefs expand, when your vibration finally matches the wealth you've been chasing all these years. And when that shift happens, money stops running from you. It starts moving toward you, as if it has been waiting your entire life for the moment you finally tuned in. This is not hope, not fantasy, not theory. It's alignment. It's frequency. It's the truth you were never taught. You do not chase abundance. You become the frequency that abundance recognizes. Part 3. The moment you choose greatness. There comes a moment in every man's life. A moment when excuses sound like betrayal and comfort feels like a prison. A moment when you realize you were not born to live quietly in the shadows while others shape the world around you. No, you were born to carve your name into reality itself. But listen carefully. Greatness never arrives with a gentle knock. It storms your life like thunder. It demands sacrifice. It demands discipline. It demands that you rise, even when every part of you wants to fall. Most people wait for the perfect time, the perfect conditions, the perfect chance. But perfection is the excuse of the weak. The strong, they create the moment. They manufacture the opportunity. They rise while others sleep. They grind while others doubt. And if you're hearing this, it's because destiny is tapping on your shoulder. One last time, it's telling you, your time has come. The world will not wait. Move. The man you dream of becoming, he is not far away. He is one decision away, one discipline away, one moment of courage away. So stand tall, lift your chin, and walk into your future like a commander on the battlefield, with fire in your eyes and thunder in your stride. Because men don't follow titles. They follow strength. They follow certainty. They follow the one who dares to lead. Today, you become that man. Today, you stop waiting for greatness and start becoming it. Part 4. The battle within. The greatest war you will ever fight is not against other men. It is against the man staring back at you in the mirror. That man, the one you wake up with every morning. He knows your weaknesses. He knows your fears. He knows exactly where to strike. To keep you small, silent, average. But hear me, a man who conquers nations is nothing compared to a man who conquers himself. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you win. Every time you rise when your body begs you to sleep, you win. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you forge armor around your soul. And when that inner voice whispers, "Stay where you are, it's safer here," you answer with fire. Silence. I am not here to be safe. I am here to be unstoppable. Remember this. Weak men fear discomfort. Strong men are built by it, tested by it, forged in its fire. Because pressure does not destroy a man, it reveals him. And right now, life is applying pressure on you. For a reason, not to break you, but to shape you, to turn your doubt into strength, your fear into courage, your struggle into destiny. So march forward, not with hesitation, but with certainty, with the unshakable belief that you were born to rise above the ordinary and lead your own life like a commander leading an army. Because the world does not remember the comfortable. It remembers the relentless, the disciplined, the men who dared to fight the war within and win. So choose your side today. Remain the man you've always been, or become the man you were meant to be. The battlefield is waiting, and greatness is watching. Part 5. When your destiny calls. There is a moment in every warrior's life when destiny stops whispering and starts calling, not softly, not politely, but with the force of thunder crashing across the sky. A call so loud, it shakes the weak from your path and awakens something ancient inside you. Some men ignore this call. They pretend they didn't hear it. They drown it with pleasure, with excuses, with cheap distractions. But you are still listening. That means something, because destiny does not call every man. It calls only those strong enough to carry the weight of greatness on their shoulders. Understand this. The life you want is already standing in front of you, but it demands a price cowards refuse to pay, a price the average man fears, a price only the few, the disciplined, the relentless, are willing to give. That price is transformation, the destruction of your old self, the burial of your excuses, the death of every lazy habit that kept you small for years. Because a king cannot rise while the slave inside him still breathes. This is the moment you choose. Do you remain a follower of your impulses, or do you become the commander of your own destiny? Do you let your emotions control your life, or do you lead your life with clarity, intention, and iron discipline? Listen carefully. Greatness is not built in sunlight. It is built in the dark, in the lonely hours, in the early mornings, in the sacrifices no one sees, in the battles no one applauds. But one day, the world will see the man you have become, and they will call it luck. They will call it talent. They will call it gifts. But you will know the truth. You earned every inch of it. So rise, soldier. Your destiny is calling your name. Not tomorrow, not next year, but right now. Stand tall, breathe deep, and step into the life you were born to conquer. And remember, everything you've been through, every struggle, every sleepless night, every sacrifice, was not wasted. You are not defined by what you lack, but by the frequency you choose to broadcast today. Start tuning into the signal of abundance, and watch your life transform from struggle into flow. If this message touched your soul, don't just leave, take action. Comment below which truth hit you the most. Like this video to inspire others. Subscribe to Stoical Mentors and join the journey of growth. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it today. Because a strong mind is not built from luck, but from clarity, courage, and consistency. Stay resilient. Stay disciplined.